Hi, this is Taylor
and Sarah
from daydreaminautumn.com. We have a beautiful makeup tutorial today from Emma Watson Red Carpet NYC premiere of Harry Potter number 7 part 2. It's sort of long, but it just looks gorgeous in the end. So please stay tuned and we hope you enjoy. Okay, so we already have all the foundation on Sarah's face. Right now we are just going to exaggerate, accentuate, just sort of define the eyebrows. So take a brow powder and an angled brush and just sort of define and accentuate. Okay, so now the next step is to take an eyeliner. We're using a liquid eyeliner right now in pen form. So we're just going to outline the part where we're going to be applying eyeshadow to. It just makes it a little easier. And it doesn't have to be perfect at all because this won't show up. Next, we actually use a gel eyeliner because it's very pigmented. We just put some on the brush and just sort of filled in the area that we had previously drawn. It doesn't have to be perfect either, as you can see. This is sort of an Amy Winehouse look right here. Except Amy's makeup probably looks a little better than this does at this point. So next we are going to be blending out any harsh edges. Nothing has to be perfect, just sort of use your fingers or your brush. Okay. Next, we are taking a dark brown eyeshadow, getting it on a flat shader brush, and just sort of patting it on her lids because we don't want anything to crease, and it just sort of tones down the black look. And then we are taking a foundation, putting it on a concealer brush and just sort of going over the line just to make it look a little more defined and less smudged out. And you can blend in the foundation with your finger, but it's easier to put it on with a brush just so you have a clean edge. Good job. Okay, so we're taking a pencil brush now, and we are going to get it in sort of a bronzy gold color. This color is gorgeous. So we're just sort of putting it towards the center of her eyelid and up sort of as a curve into her eyebrow, as you can see. It's sort of hard to explain, but just sort of like that. And then also go back with the gel eyeliner or eyeshadow or whatever you're using and just sort of define the line, because we notice that the bronze sort of washes out the black a tiny bit. So just sort of go over it, make it look a little more black. If you hear a clicking noise, that is Sarah's dog, Ruffles. So again, you can use your fingers just to pat it in, but using a brush to apply it is just a little easier. Just use your finger to blend it out. And sometimes putting it on your finger and then just sort of patting it on your lid is a little easier. It packs on the color. Okay, so Sarah's just lining her waterline with a black eyeliner pencil. Okay, then we are using sort of a goldish color, putting it on a fluffy brush. and just sort of packing it in near her tear duct, the inner corner of her eye. You just want to go a quarter of the way if you're measuring from her inner corner to the edge of the wing. So not doing the whole lid, just a quarter. Sarah's now dragging Ruffles out of the room. Okay, so now taking a flat brush, we're going to pack on the same gold color. Make sure that it's very packed on in the inner corner of her eye, and then go slightly under. Then you can take a flat shader brush, get it wet, and then just sort of wipe off the excess. We're using a gold pigment, and then we're just obviously getting it wet makes the look a little more opaque, so we're just going to get it in the inner corner of her eye. It's just a gorgeous color. That sort of just brought the whole look together basically, but just put it in the inner corner, work it out a tiny bit, and up. And then bring it along the lower lash line. Not the whole way, just a quarter of the way again. Okay, so now we're taking Duo eyelash glue. Just putting it in a little sort of pointed formation, I guess, near the outer wing of her eye, and then we're going to get some gold glitter on your finger and just sort of pat it in. You'll have to put more eyelash glue on and just sort of layering the glitter until it sort of packs on very nicely. And while you're putting on the eyelash glue, make sure that it sort of goes in a point, sort of following the wing from the black, just in the same shape. And that's the phone. Wow. Okay. That's okay.
I gotta go. We're doing a thingy. Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, so now we have it on both sides, and it looks great.
So, I just wanted to talk about my mascara really quickly. I have a different mascara tutorial, but I used L'Oreal Grow Luscious, then I use MAC Zoom Lash, and then I use L'Oreal Telescopic Explosion. Bam! Okay.
Okay. You messed up on the first one. It was actually Revlon Grow Luscious. Anyway, we're going to take a bronzer and a MAC angled fluffy brush or whatever. Sort of pack it on, then squish it like that. And then Sarah's going to make the sort of like a fish face. And we're going to make a line with it to contour the cheeks. We're obviously going to blend it out later because you look a little weird walking around with a bronze line on your cheeks. So yes, blend it in. And then you can take a larger fluffy brush just to make sure that everything is blended in. Then we are using a Buxom lip gloss. It's just a very light baby pink. Oh, wow, Sarah's retainers are so cool. That was a joke. So just apply the lip gloss. And then we're using a very light pink blush. It's very pretty. We are not going to put a lot of blush on just because it would take away from the whole eyeshadow look. So just sort of dip it in the blush and just gently pat it on the cheek. Don't really rub it, just sort of dot it in, sort of centering in the apples of the cheek, not really working that much up to the temples. And we are finished. This was so fun to create, but it took a long time. But yet again, it was worth it. And Sarah's going to pull me in the shot here, but I obviously don't want to be in the shot. And here's Emma Watson. We look really similar to her, so that's exciting news. And please check out our fashion, life, and beauty blog at daydreaminautumn.com.
Check it out.